From Beaver Stadium, where the sun is falling, the snow is falling, the stakes are high, and the Big Ten battle is about to ignite. It's the Indiana Hoosiers versus the Penn State Nittany Lions, two teams with something to prove and everything to play for. Here come the Nittany Lions out through the snow. West Shore Field at Beaver Stadium packed through the rooftops, through the elements. The snow is falling. Football weather here at the University of Penn State. The Hoosiers arrive with a chip on their shoulder and a playbook full of bold moves, ready to challenge a Penn State squad that's been steamrolling through the early season. Penn State, meanwhile, is locked in with the defense that swarms and an offense that strikes fast. And Penn State will start at the 20-yard line. Heavy snowfall expected this afternoon. Drew Aller will come onto the field to start this game. 6'5", 236 quarterback. And away we go here at Penn State. First down, Drew Aller from the shotgun. They're going to throw it on first down through the snow. Pass is caught by Singleton. And he picks up a gain of about 4, just shy of the 25. Second down and 6. Again throwing Aller. Another quick hitter. Pass is caught. Luke Reynolds, the tight end, and he's got a first down just across the 30-yard line. So the game's first down through the snow. Penn State throws on their first 2 plays of the game, and Aller's 2 for 2 to start on a couple underneath hitters. Now they give to Singleton running left side. Not a whole lot of space as he's brought down by Lewis Moore for a gain of just 1. Second and 9 on the way here for Penn State. Empty backfield. Penn State not careful to throw the ball here in the elements. Second down, a pump fake from Aller and a dump off to Reynolds underneath, and he's got another first down as he's barreled down inside the 40. Pickup of 9 yards and another first down to the big tight end. First down at the 42-yard line. Dump off to Singleton around the edge, and he reaches forward for another first down into Indiana territory across midfield to the 45-yard line, and Penn State's on the move to start this game. That's what you got to do through the snow. If you're not going to hand it off, you got to dump it off short. And that's what Aller's doing right now. Perfect 4 for 4 to start the day. First down at the 45. 4-man rush. Pass to the outside is hauled in by Reynolds, and he goes out of bounds after just a yard pickup. Not a whole lot of space there. Pretty long throw across the field for Aller there, and he completes it 5 for 5 on this opening drive. And a gain of 1. Extra man on the blitz, a screen for Singleton this time. Makes a man miss and goes to the sideline out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. Third down coming up. Third down and 3 at the 38-yard line. 4-man rush. Aller looking to throw again. Pass is incomplete over the middle. First incompletion from Aller on that opening drive, and it comes on a third down And after a couple first downs, Penn State will probably have to punt this away unless they go for it here. Field goal might be out of the question with the Elements, and they are going to go for it. 4th down at the 38-yard line. Too long for a field goal in the snow. Singleton now back into the backfield. Just a 3-man rush. Pass over the middle. Caught but short. Devontae Ross makes the catch. He's short of the first down, and Indiana takes over. As we take a look at our matchup to watch, Elijah Surratt going against A.J. Harris on the Indiana offense and Penn State defense. First down, Indiana. Taking over is Fernando Mendoza. First down. He's going to throw it on first down. Comes to the near sideline. Passes caught. No, incomplete with a flag down. And this is in the neighborhood of holding. Shout out to our referees dealing with the Elements as well down there on the field. First down at 20 now. Not an ideal start for Indiana. And they hand it off to Hemby. He gets stood up at the line. Nowhere to go. But he's brought down by Zane Durant, the excellent defensive tackle. And a loss of 2, second and even longer now. Second down at the 24. Mendoza has all day. Pass is caught over the middle. And slipping through and brought down is Holden Stays, the tight end. 3rd down and long coming up. Third down and 14, and they just hand it off. Hemby gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. Nowhere to go. 4th down. So Indiana punts it away through the snow. Back deep, Zion Tracy. And he gets up to the 35. That's where Penn State will begin their second drive. First down. Turned it over on downs their first time with the football. Fake it to Allen. Aller steps up, throws downfield, and incomplete. The snow might have caused the incompletion on that one as he was going downfield. Second down. Just had to go up and try to get it. And it's second down at the 35. Aller over the middle, wide open. And a first down. Khalil Dinkins, the second string tight end, the senior, makes the catch to midfield and a first down. First down right at midfield for Penn State. Here's Singleton, bounces it to the edge, and that didn't work at all. Brought down on the outside by Elijah Hardy. And no gain on the play as we hit the halfway point of this opening quarter. Second down and 10 at midfield. Here's a little shovel underneath, and that didn't go anywhere. Loss of yardage. Aiden Fisher makes the tackle. He's down on the ground. And a loss of 2 on second down brings up third down and long. Empty backfield here for Drew Aller from the shotgun. Four-man rush. Aller breaking down the pocket and going down for the sack. Michael Kamara. And Indiana will force a punt. First sack of the game for either side belongs to Indiana. And Michael Kamara, the excellent defensive end. Riley Thompson punts it away back deep. Mackie Jackson from inside the 20. Jackson gets brought down at the 22-yard line. So here comes Indiana back out onto the field. Had to punt it away their first time. They went backwards. See what they can do here on drive number 2. Play action. Mendoza to the outside. Pass is caught by Holden Stays. And he drives his way across the line to gain for a first down. First down of the game for Indiana. First down at the 33. Quick slant, pass caught, Stays. First down as he spins his way across midfield. Holden Stays, back-to-back catches, already his third catch in this opening quarter, and a first down for the Hoosiers. First down Indiana just across midfield. Quick slant, pass caught. Minimal gain over the middle, gain of 7. Good catch and a good gain on first down to E.J. Williams. Here's the handoff to Hemby, who cuts it back and gets a first down inside the 40. Indiana on the move here on drive number 2. Another first down for the Hoosiers offense. Snow continuing to fall very aggressively. First down, here's Hemby running to the left side. And Hemby with a good run on first down, gains 9 just shy of the sticks. And it's second down and short here for the Hoosiers. Mendoza on second down, knocked down at the line of scrimmage. Tried to go underneath the E.J. Williams, and it's knocked down at the line. Now third down and a yard. Third down and 1 at the 29. Here's Hemby, stood up behind the line. Tony Rojas was the first guy to hit him. Zane Durant finished the job, and it's fourth down, and now Indiana will probably go for it with the snow coming down this hard. And they are going to go for it here on fourth down. Need to get to the 28. Mendoza, pass caught, first down, E.J. Williams to the 25-yard line, and we have an injured Penn State defender on the field. It's Zane Durant. Mendoza dumps it off underneath. Pass is caught. 5-yard pickup, tackled down on the play by Zachy Wheatley, and a 5-yard pickup on first down. So Indiana on the move, a long drive here. Approaching the 5-minute mark here on this drive. Empty backfield now here for Mendoza. Underneath, pass is caught, and another first down to E.J. Williams, who's been all over the place. And he gets a first down into the red zone at the 15. And Indiana continues to march the football down the field on this Penn State defense. First down. Swinging out, Hemby. Not a whole lot of space. Hit hard at the end of the play. A.J. Harris delivers the blow. Gain of just 1. Second down, screen to the outside, and he can't spin away. Omar Cooper makes the catch, brought down immediately. 3rd down and 7 on the way for Indiana. Final 30 seconds wind down to this opening quarter. Indiana does not have to snap this. 3rd down. Snap it at 1, dump it off to Hemby, and he gets brought down in the backfield. Elliott Washington makes the play to close out the scoreless opening quarter in the snow from Penn State. Indiana's got a decision coming up on 4th down. Start of the second quarter here in Penn State. They're going to try the field goal here through the snow. Try to put Indiana on the board, and it is up and through the snow and all. And Indiana gets on the board first here tonight. Indiana's long drive stalls in the red zone. They settle for 3. And Penn State trails here at home, and now they'll start shy of the 20-yard line. First down, Penn State. Here is Singleton. Stiff arms his way out of one man, and then it's quickly brought down on the back end. Gain of 1 for Singleton on first down. This Penn State offense trying to find their footing. No pun intended here in the snow. Second down. Here's a little shovel underneath. That was dangerous, and it's incomplete. Stephen Daly was right there on the hip of Luke Reynolds, and Aller's lucky that wasn't going back the other way. 3rd down now. Third down and 9. Penn State looking to avoid going 3 and out. Aller over the middle. Pass is caught. First down. Trevor Pena makes the catch. His first catch of the game is good to move the sticks. And a first down to the 27-yard line for Penn State. Nothing will stop these fans from filling this stadium up. It's a blizzard out here, and they're still packed to the rooftops. First down at the 27. Play action and a throw, and that one's incomplete. Aller ends up on his back. Singleton ends up on the ground. Reynolds got knocked down right at the point of contact, and it's second down after all of that. Trip set to the left. Reynolds lines up in the slot at the top. Aller swings it out. Singleton spins away from 1 and spins out of 2 and goes out of bounds after a gain of 7, setting up a more manageable third down situation. Third down at the 34. Aller has all day. Pocket breaking down now. Hit as he throws, and it's caught for a first down. Trevor Pena makes the catch, but a flag is down behind the line of scrimmage. And after all of that, it's coming back. Third down and long now. Aller on third down and long to the far side of the field. Pass is caught. Liam Clifford is out of bounds, but short of the first down. Fourth down, and decision time for Penn State, and it looks like they're going to punt it away. So the holding penalty killed the drive. Fourth down, and the Nittany Lions will punt it away. Mackie Jackson back deep for Indiana. Punting it away is Riley Thompson. Jackson takes it out across the 35. First down, Indiana. Up 3-0. Long drive their last time, settled for 3. Mendoza over the middle. Pass is caught and reaching for the first down, and he's got it. To Holden Stays, the tight end, who's been very busy in this first half. Good start to the drive for Indiana. First down, they hand it off. Hemby running right side, gets nowhere. Murray Campbell and a gain of just. This game reminds me a lot of an NFL game that happened. Maybe 10 years ago, back in like 2013-ish, maybe 12 years ago. As Mendoza on second down finds Hemby, who breaks loose. And Hemby gets tripped up right before he could break free, but he still gets a big chunky yardage inside the 30. The game that this reminds me of is, I believe it was the Detroit Lions playing in Philadelphia against the Eagles back in the Megatron days. Matthew Stafford for the Lions went in to face, I believe it was Nick Foles and the Eagles in the snow. It was a blizzard. LaShawn McCoy had a huge game running the football through the snow. First down and pressured right away. Sacked by Zariah Fisher and a loss of 7. Untouched. Off that right side of the defensive line, absolutely untouched on his way to Mendoza, who had no chance, and now it's second down and long. Handed off to Hemby, stood up at the line and knocked backwards. Big hit delivered. Amari Campbell laid his shoulder into Hemby, and now it's third down and long. Now if you're Indiana, where you're at the 35-yard line at Penn State, you got to think about maybe setting yourself up for a reasonable fourth down try. Mendoza on third down, steps up, floats it, pass is knocked away and incomplete. Flag is down in the secondary. Huge penalty on Penn State. On third down and long, they give them a new set of downs. First down at the 20-yard line. Hemby cuts it back. And Hemby takes himself inside the 10 and barrels his way to the 5. And it's first and goal for the Hoosiers. 8 carries, 23 yards for Roman Hemby. And Indiana's knocking on the door. First down and goal at the 6-yard line. Hemby, nowhere to go. Brought down in the backfield. It's A.J. Harris who comes in on the blitz. Back to the 10-yard line and a loss of 4. Approaching the halfway point of this quarter, second down. And goal back at the 10. Mendoza keeps it, running left side, and he slides down in the snow at the 7-yard line, third down and goal. Third down and goal at the 7-yard line. Mendoza over the middle, caught at the 1-yard line and turned backwards. And now decision time on fourth down and goal. From the 1-yard line, Hemby was the guy that made the catch. Fourth down, and now we'll see what Indiana wants to do here. And they're going to go for it. Extra blocker into the left. All the big boys in on fourth down and goal. They're going to throw it. Mendoza swings it out to a wide open receiver and a touchdown for Hemby. Beautiful play call on 4th and goal from the 1. And Indiana extends their lead with the game's first touchdown. There was just nobody over there to cover Roman Hemby. Beautiful play call by Indiana. And they come in here with an excellent start in this first half. Extra point to make it 10-0, and it's good. How about that drive? 10 plays, 59 yards, 5:52 off the clock. And Indiana has a 10-0 lead here on the road. From the 5-yard line, here comes Singleton. Spins his way out of one man and then gets brought down at the 25. So first down, Penn State. They trail 10-0 here at home. 6:03 to go here in the first half. Fake it to Singleton. Aller up the sideline to a wide open receiver. It's Trevor Pena who fights his way inside the 40. Huge play to start the drive for Trevor Pena and the Nittany Lions offense. And a first down into Indiana territory. Good catch in the snow as well by Pena. First down, Singleton. Meets a wall and then drives his way across the line of scrimmage for a 1-yard pickup. Second down and 9 at the 35. Singleton up the middle for a few more yards. Third down coming up, and now Singleton is down on the ground. And he'll head to the sideline. So Katron Allen will come in to replace Singleton, who was shaken up on that last play. Third down and 6. Aller. Pass is caught for a first down. Kyron Hudson in heavy traffic and a first down inside the 25. Hit him right in the face mask. Good throw by Aller and a good catch in the cold by Kyron Hudson. First down at the 23. Aller out to his left, throws, pass is caught. And getting knocked down inside the 20-yard line is Devontae Ross in a gain of 6. Here is Allen up the middle with a big run. Touchdown! Katron Allen right up the gut, virtually untouched on his way to the end zone. And Penn State's on the board. Much needed drive before the intermission. Finally gets something for this crowd to cheer about. They've been standing in a blizzard. Might as well give them a touchdown. Now the extra point to make it a 3-point game. Up and through. 6 plays, 75 yards, 2:47 off the clock. And a great drive by Penn State to get down and score the touchdown. Katron Allen with the touchdown run. From inside the 10-yard line, here comes the return down the middle to the 25. Here comes Mendoza and company, first down, up by 3 now. Penn State cuts into their lead. We started off with Hemby running left side. He's got a big opening. And Hemby with a big run to start the drive out across the 40-yard line. And that quiets this Penn State crowd for a moment, as we're under 3 minutes to go before halftime. First down play action this time. Mendoza dumps it off to Hemby at the last second. And he gets drugged to the ground from behind by Amari Campbell, gain of 7, as Mendoza ends up on his back. And that will take us down to the 2-minute timeout here in the first half. Indiana with a 3-point lead in the football. 2 minutes to go before halftime. Opposite side of the 2-minute timeout now. Second down and 3. Trip set to the right. Starting at the 49-yard line, Mendoza. Downfield, he floats it up in a beautiful throw as he hits him in stride for a first down to Omar Cooper to the Penn State 35. And Indiana's on the move once again. First down, swinging out Hemby. Trying to make people miss, and he gets brought down in the backfield. Amari Campbell was the first guy there, but he got swarmed by a number of Penn State defenders. And it's second down and long after the loss of 5 on first down. Clock ticks down towards 90 seconds to go here in the first half. Mendoza pressured, and he just spikes it into the turn. No chance on that throw. Third down and long now. Third down at 15 at the 39. Here comes the crowd. Mendoza, pass is caught. Spinning short. Timeout Penn State. And now decision time on fourth down for Indiana. At the 27-yard line, you have to keep in mind the elements, and they are going to go for it. Fourth down and 2. Designed rollout to the right, Mendoza. Pass caught, first down. That's Omar Cooper for a first down inside the 25. And a fourth down conversion for Indiana keeps the drive alive with 1:17 to go. Indiana with all 3 timeouts. Penn State left with 2. Mendoza dumps it off for Hemby. And he gets brought down hard as he tried to spin away from DeJuan Lane. Gain of 2, second down as we approach the 1-minute mark to go. And now Indiana will call a timeout with 57 seconds to play. Both teams with 2 timeouts, second down. Mendoza slides down through the snow. Gain of 3 on second down brings up third down and 5 here for the Hoosiers offense. Clock ticks down to 45 seconds and counting. Third and 5, Indiana up to the ball quickly. Mendoza sacked Zane Durant. Timeout Penn State, fourth down Indiana. From the 23-yard line, and now decision time, and they're going to try the field goal through the snow. Crowd at full throat. Exchange is clean, and the kick is clean. He's 2 for 2 through the elements. And it's 13-7 Indiana with 24 seconds to play. right down the middle. So Indiana gets their second field goal of the game, a 6-point lead for the Hoosiers. 24 seconds to go before halftime. Here's Singleton. And he gets brought down right away across the 20-yard line. So 22 seconds left. We'll see what Penn State wants to do here. Trailing by 6. They are going to throw it. Aller down the seam. It's intercepted. And back the other way for Indiana inside the 20-yard line. A huge mistake right before the break, and now Indiana has a chance to add on even more. Crowd is stunned here in Penn State. Isaiah Jones drops back for the interception. And now 15 seconds to work with here for Indiana. Mendoza dumps it off. Pass is caught. That's the tight end. Stays brought down at the 9-yard line. 10 seconds left and a timeout taken. Second down in a yard with 10 seconds. Still one timeout for the Hoosiers. Mendoza dumps it off. Hemby got a great block. And he's out of bounds inside the 5 with 5 seconds to go. And it's first and goal, and now decision time for Indiana. You still have a timeout to play with. Do you try one shot to the end zone very quickly here? Nope, they're going to kick the field goal. Trying to get his third through the snow. Good snap, good hold. And the kick is wide to the left. Couldn't angle it through in the snow. Penn State survives the Indiana attack before the half. And now you have to imagine Penn State will just knee this down, and they will, to close out the first half. Both teams scored a touchdown. Difference is Indiana has 2 field goals. And it's 13-7 at the half in the blizzard at the campus of Penn State. It's the start of the second half here at Penn State. A 6-point lead for the Indiana Hoosiers. Looking to play upset here. And they will start with the football. And away we go to start the second half. Solomon Van Horst gets brought down at the 20-yard line. First down, Indiana at the 20. 6-point lead to start the second half, and they started off with Hemby. And a good tackle is made on the outside by Amari Campbell. Gain of just 1 to start the second half. Second down and 9 at the 20-yard line. Play action. Mendoza, far sideline, wobbler, what a catch! Going up to get it is Elijah Surratt. We haven't really said his name in this game, and he makes a good catch going up to get it through the snow, and it's a first down to the 38-yard line. First down, Hemby on a counter-type run, has nowhere to go. Zane Durant brings him down on a loss of 2. So second down and long now here for Indiana after the 2-yard loss on the Hemby run. Give it to him this time, bounces it to the edge. Hemby hits the corner. And a first down out of bounds at the 47-yard line at Penn State. Knocked out by Amari Campbell, and a good run by Hemby for a first down. 14 carries, 53 yards in the ball game. First down, Indiana. Hemby again. This time he gets stood up. Spun to the ground by DeJuan Lane. Gain of 1 on first down. From the 46. Mendoza over the middle. Beautiful throw and a first down catch. And bouncing off of defenders is Surratt. First down to the 25-yard line. Right down the seam. Beautiful catch and a good throw by Mendoza. First down at the 25. Hemby trying to find space in the middle, and he gets swarmed backwards by Amari Campbell. Gain of just 1 as he got driven backwards. Second down and 9. Mendoza dumps it off to Hemby, and he gets knocked down again by Amari Campbell. His 9th tackle sets up third down, gain of 4. Third down and 5 at the 20-yard line. Mendoza to the far side of the field. Pass is caught. First down. Omar Cooper inside the 15-yard line, and Indiana's long drive continues. This is the opening drive of the second half. It's gone over 5.5 minutes now. First down at the 14-yard line. Here's Hemby. And he spins his way down to the 10-yard line. And we have a couple Indiana players down on the ground, including Roman Hemby. So Lee Beebe Jr. comes in at running back, the junior, for the first time in this game. And he gets the call. Beebe down to the 6-yard line. And now another injury to an Indiana player. That's Khalil Benson up front. Third down and 2 here for Indiana. That's the tight end, stays in motion. Mendoza keeps it, cuts it back, dives forward, and he's short of the end zone. They mark him down at the 4-yard line is where they said he gave himself up. And they're actually going to spot him short of the first down. Wow. They say he gave himself up just short, 4th down and just about the length of the football away. 4th and inches. Mendoza again slides down at the 2-yard line. He could have scored, but he gave himself up, and it's first down and goal. Roman Hemby checks back into the game at running back, first down and goal. Hemby, he is short. And he's shaken up again. So Beebe comes back into the game. Hemby back to the sideline. Second and goal. Beebe, touchdown. What a statement on that drive by Indiana. They took almost half the third quarter to march it down the field and put it in the end zone. And Indiana extends their lead. Lee Beebe Jr., the junior, takes it in from a yard out. Very long drive for Indiana there. 7 minutes and 7 seconds off the clock, and now they're going to go for 2 to try to make it a 2-touchdown game. Beebe again dives in. 8-point possession. Beebe scores all 8 points, and it's 21-7 Indiana. .707 off the clock on that drive. They took almost half the quarter. That was the opening drive of the second half. And now Penn State will look to respond, trailing by 2 touchdowns. First down at the 21. Katron Allen remains into the game. Singleton got knocked out in the first half. Aller over the middle, completes to Reynolds, and a first down inside the 30. Good start to the drive for Penn State. A lot of senior players on this Penn State offense. Luke Reynolds is not one of them, though. He's just a sophomore tight end. The big boy making a statement here in this game. First down. Aller hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Second down. Empty backfield now here for Aller on second down. Quick throw down the seam. There's Reynolds. First down across midfield. A bullet from the arm of Drew Aller and a first down to the big tight end. We just talked about him, a sophomore, mixed in with a lot of experience on this Penn State offense, and he's got a first down to the 45-yard line. Again throwing Aller, jumps off the screen for Allen. Walker's in front. Allen down inside the 30. Big play for Penn State. And a 17-yard screen pass inside the Indiana 30-yard line. Again throwing. Aller swings it out. This is Allen. And he gets hit hard at the 25. Gain of about 4 on first down brings up second down and 6. Aller on second down to the end zone, and it is knocked away and nearly intercepted. Good coverage by D'Angelo Pond, and it's third down. Third down and 6 with an empty backfield. Aller, end zone, knocked away at the last second. Lewis Moore, the free safety, got his hand in there right before it got past him. Pass was intended for Devontae Ross. Fourth down, and now decision time for Penn State.
Number 90 on the field.
They're going to go for the field goal through the snow, and he connects. Indiana's defense bends but doesn't break. They give up 3 points, but it's still a 2-possession game at 11. 21-10 their score. Good coverage on that kick to the 20-yard line, and that's it. And here comes Indiana's offense onto the field. Long drive their last time, over 7 minutes off the clock. First down, and the throw to the outside is caught by Stays, who gets knocked out of bounds after a 5-yard pickup by DeJuan Lane. Second down, Mendoza. has all day. To the near side, caught and around the edge for a first down is Lee Beebe, who comes in for the injured Roman Hemby. We've lost both of our starting running backs in this game on either side. Singleton got knocked out in the first half, and then Roman Hemby got knocked out on their last drive. So Beebe is in at running back for Indiana, and he picks up the first down through the air there. First down at the 38-yard line. It's Beebe running to the right side, trying to follow his blockers. A patient run of about 4 yards, setting up a 2nd and 6. Very Le'Veon Bell-esque on that run. Second and 6, Mendoza to the outside. Pass is caught and brought down immediately. Riley Nowakowski brought down after a gain of just 2, and now it's 3rd down. And you can imagine this crowd will be up full throat, and here they come. Mendoza dumps it off for Beebe with a blocker in front, hits the corner, and a first down. Barreled down at the 48-yard line, but not before he picks up the Hoosiers' first down on 3rd down and 4. First down at the 48-yard line. Mendoza hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. He was trying to take a shot, I believe. Elijah Surratt was running down the middle of the field. He got hit as he threw, though, and it's 2nd down. Swing it out, Surratt. Brought down shy of the first down. Tony Rojas makes the tackle. 3rd down coming up. And now Lee Beebe is hurt and down on the ground. They're already down 1 running back, and now they're down 2. 3rd down and 3. They hand it off. And he bursts away and gets brought down just short. So now 4th down and 1, and you have to imagine Indiana's going to go for this. Just inside the 40. No, they're going to punt it away. They do not trust the offense to go for it on 4th down in no man's land. They punt it away, and it's going to go out of bounds inside the 15. So starting just outside the 13-yard line is Penn State. And they started off with Katron Allen. And he barrels his way forward for a first down run. Gain of 10 and a first down for Penn State. First down, fake it to Allen this time, and a float over the top is incomplete. Trying for Devontae Ross, and it's 2nd down with 19 seconds to go in the quarter. Trevor Pena in motion in the backfield. 2nd down. Play action, Aller over the middle, wide open Reynolds, the big tight end, rumbling down across midfield. And a big play for Penn State to close out the quarter, as he was all alone crossing the field. He had a linebacker covering him. And that'll send us to the 4th quarter. An 11-point Indiana lead here on the road as we head to the 4th and final quarter at Penn State. First down to start the 4th. Aller dumps it off. This is Allen. He gets shoved backwards just shy of the sticks. Good gain, though, on first down. Penn State with the football to start the fourth quarter. They trail by 2 possessions. It's an 11-point Indiana lead. Quick throw, pass is caught, first down. Devontae Ross with good hands on a throw that was a little behind him. Ball at the 32-yard line, first down. Screen to Allen. And he gets brought down from behind before he could really get going, and a gain of 4 on first down. Empty backfield here for Aller. Aller floats it. Wide open Reynolds. Touchdown. Luke Reynolds is having himself a game here in the snow. The sophomore tight end makes the catch and rumbles in. And Penn State right back in business. Extra point to make it a 4-point game. Let's see if they go for 2 here to try to make it a 3-point game. And they will. They empty the backfield here for Aller. Watch for the screen to the near side. Liam Clifford lined up at the top all by himself. He's going to run it right in. He got it, and it's a 3-point game. What a play call by Penn State. They spread everybody out wide, and then Aller just takes it in right up the gut. We've got ourselves a ball game here at Beaver Stadium. From the 5-yard line, Lewis Moore gets brought down just shy of the 25. First down at the 23-yard line, 3-point lead for Indiana now. Started off with a throw to the near side, pass is caught. Elijah Surratt gets brought down out across the 30-yard line, gain of 8 on first down. RPO, wide open Surratt. And he was one guy shaking free if he was able to have maybe taken it all the way, but he does get a big play to midfield and a first down for Indiana. First down at midfield. Play action, Mendoza dumps it off. This is the tight end, Stays. And he gets brought down after another good pickup on first down of 8 yards. Dragged down from behind by Tony Rojas. At the Penn State 42-yard line. It's BB. And he gets close and drives forward for a first down. Inside the Penn State 40. And Indiana just continues to methodically march the field. They've done it all game long. First down, quick slant, pass caught. Surratt gets brought down immediately after a gain of 4. Amari Campbell the tackle. 2nd and 6 on the way as we hit the 10-minute mark to go. Second down and 6. Mendoza right as he got hit. Gets rid of it and shaking free, bouncing off of tacklers, and a first down. Omar Cooper doing snow angels on the ground, but he gets a first down at the 26. And Indiana continues the drive. Nine minutes to go. Indiana just wasting all the time in this game. Penn State's defense can't get off the field. They hand it off to Beebe, who cuts it back. He gets down to the 20-yard line before he's brought down by Rojas. And a gain of 6. Just chipping away, chunk after chunk. Second down and 4, flag down at the snap. Mendoza brought down in the backfield. But this might be offsides. A.J. Harris got a little greedy that time. First down. Here's Beebe. Big hole. Beebe inside the 5, and he's down first and goal to the 2-yard line. And Indiana continues to just march, and march some more. First and goal at the 2-yard line. First and goal, a handoff up the middle, just short. Second and goal from inside the 1. As we're over halfway through this fourth quarter now. And Indiana might be trying to put this game to bed. Just outside the goal line on second and goal. Beebe. Short again. Third down. Third down and goal now inside the 1. They go under center this time, bring an extra tight end in. Quarterback sneak, and he's stuffed again. And now decision time for Indiana. This crowd is ruckus looking for a goal line stand. It's at the 1-yard, inside the 1-yard line, and they're going to go for it. Inches away from Pater. Fourth down and goal. Beebe, left side, gets in, touchdown. Another long drive for Indiana, taking all the time off the clock. And Penn State trails by 2 possessions again here at home with 5:43 to go. Extra point to try to make it a 10-point game is up and through. 12 plays, 76 yards, 7:12 off the clock. That was longer than their first drive in the second half, where they went 7:03. They've had it 2 times in the second half and have taken almost 15 minutes, a full quarter off the clock. Penn State will start their next drive shy of the 20-yard line at the 17. Trailing by 10, they need to go down and score quickly, even if it's just a field goal. First down, fake it to Allen over the seam, and that's a good start. It's a first down to Devontae Ross. 5.5 to go, first down Penn State. First down, 5 minutes to go. Reynolds, room in front, drives his way forward just shy of the first down. He's had an excellent game. He's got a touchdown, 9 catches with 117 yards to show for him. And he gains 9.5 there, second and inches on the way. 4.5 to go. Penn State Battling the clock. Here's Reynolds again. His 10th catch. And he's got a first down just across midfield. And Aller goes over 300 yards on the game. Under 4 minutes to go. Fake it to Allen. Aller hit as he throws, and it just goes out of bounds. Clock stops with 3:40 to go, second down. Second down and 10 at the 47-yard line. Deep drop and a screen for Allen. Makes a man miss and gets brought down just shy of the first down. Stephen Daly brings him down from behind, and it's third down and 1. We're under 3.5 to go now. There is nobody guarding Pena in the slot. Third and 1, Aller downfield. Over the shoulder, it's caught inside the 5-yard line. Beautiful catch. And what a throw. Kyron Hudson sets up first down and goal. Look at this throw. Very tight window. Can't get any closer. Jamari Sharp on the coverage. First down and goal at the 4-yard line. Aller looking over the middle, caught. Reynolds just short. Couldn't quite spin his way in, and it's second and goal. We're down to 2.5 to go. Penn State would love to score before the 2-minute warning here. Second and goal from the 1. Aller, end zone, touchdown, it's Reynolds. His second touchdown of the second half, and we aren't done just yet here in Beaver Stadium. .217 to go. They score before the 2-minute warning, and it's a 3-point game. 8 plays, 84 yards, 3:23 off the clock. And now Penn State will have to rely on their defense to get a stop. That's been hard to come by in this game against this Indiana offense. But here we go, 2:17 to play. From inside the 5, here comes the return. Solomon Van Horst gets turned back at the 20-yard line. So 2:13 to go. Penn State needs a stop, trailing by 3. Mendoza from the shotgun on first down. He's going to throw it. All day to throw. Underneath. Pass is caught. And a first down. And a timeout taken by Penn State with 2:07 to go. That was Omar Cooper who made the catch for a first down. 2:07 to go. Here's BB. Breaks it away to the right. And he's got another first down. And we have an injured Penn State player on the field. And ahead of the 2-minute warning, so they don't have to burn a timeout, and that stops the clock. Is it real? We'll never know. First down, Indiana. Penn State not able to stop this offense, and they need a stop right here. BB again. This time it gets stood up, and we hit the 2-minute timeout. Second down on the way. Clock stops a minute 59 to go. So now we're to the point where a first down basically ends the game. They hand it off to BB, and he gets brought down. Third down coming up. Timeout Penn State. Minute 56 to go. They got 1 left. Third down and 8. We'll see how Indiana wants to approach this. First down ends the game. They're going to throw it. Mendoza over the middle, diving, incomplete. Penn State still alive. Cooper couldn't bring it in. And it's 4th down. Clock stops with 1:52 to go, and Penn State's got a timeout still in their pocket. So Indiana on to punt it away. And Penn State will get another crack at it to at least try to tie the game, and they're going to start at the 18-yard line, 1:47 to go with one timeout through the snow. Aller dumps off the screen for Allen, gets a block out in front, and out of bounds after a gain of 6. Clock stops with 1:42 to go. Minute 42 to play. Aller stands in, underneath, caught for a first down and breaking tackles. Devontae Ross inside the 35 down near the 40. Clock stops briefly to reset the chains, and Penn State gets the first down. Under 90 seconds to play, first down, still a timeout in their back pocket. Aller underneath is incomplete for Reynolds. 2nd down. Clock stops with 1:18 to play. Second down. Aller incomplete. Miscommunication there with Katron Allen. 3rd down now with 1:15 to go. Obviously 4-down territory for Penn State, but this is a big 3rd down here for the Nittany Lions. 1:15 to go. Need to at least get a reasonable chunk of yardage to set up a more manageable 4th down situation. 3rd down and 10. Aller fires, and it is incomplete. Trying to hit Reynolds. Good coverage. And now it all comes down to a 4th down. Fourth down and 10, game on the line here for Penn State. Aller fires, passes, caught for a first down to the 40-yard line. Kyron Hudson. And they are into Indiana territory. Big 4th down conversion for Penn State. Game still alive. 60 seconds to go. Aller on first down. Floats one downfield. Oh, off the hands of Devontae Ross on a throw that was a little behind him. Asking a lot with a blizzard raining down. 2nd down, 51 seconds to go. Second and 10 at the 40. Aller swings it out. Allen. Blocker in front. Cuts it back. And he takes it just shy of the 30-yard line. Clock will continue to tick. 3rd down and 3 on the way. It would be a very risky field goal try from here in the snow. And they're going to let the clock wind down to 30 seconds to go. Still a timeout in their back pocket. 3rd down and 3 here for Penn State. Aller, quick throw over the middle, caught inside the 15, and it's 1st and goal. Tyseer Denmark, his first catch of the game, and Penn State's going to try to tie it right here with 20 seconds left, and a timeout taken by Indiana. So they're going to go for the tie right here and not waste any more time. In the snow to tie the game. Good snap, good hold, and it is through. Tied at 28 with 17 seconds to go. What a drive. With one timeout, under 2 minutes to play. And they get it done to kick the field goal to tie the game And barring something crazy happening, we're going to get overtime. The return will bring him out to the 26 with 14 seconds left. We'll see how aggressive Indiana wants to be here with 14 seconds to play. They just hand it off to BB up the middle. Takes it out across the 30, and now Indiana's going to call a timeout here with 10 seconds to go. So now they might try to take a shot down the field for something crazy to happen to get in field goal range. 10 seconds left in a tie game. Mendoza dumps it off underneath, pass is caught, and getting brought down for a first down, and a timeout taken with just 4 seconds to go. So if you're Indiana, if you want to try something crazy, you got to be careful to not turn the ball over in a dramatic way. First down, 4 seconds to go. Mendoza just throws it as far as he can, and it is caught, but short of the end zone. Holden Stays brought that in, but nowhere close to the end zone, and we've got overtime here at Beaver Stadium. We take a look at our Cheez-It Crunch Time overtime rules. The coin toss will decide on offense, defense, on which end of the field. Each team gets a possession starting from the opponent 25-yard line for the first 2 overtimes. And then after that, it's a 2-point conversion off to start the third. You must attempt a 2-point conversion after the touchdown in the second overtime as well. So not only do we get a blizzard, not only do we get a good game, we get bonus football here. Indiana will start with the football here in overtime. They started off with a screen to the near side, and getting spun to the ground is Omar Cooper after a gain of just 2. Second down, handoff, BB bounces off of a hit and gets close to a first down. Injured Penn State player on the field, it's Amari Campbell. Third down coming up here for Indiana. Third down and 2, play action. Mendoza finds a man, caught. Sprint inside the 5, and it's first and goal. Riley Nowakowski. And Indiana's 4 yards away here on their first possession of overtime. First and goal at the 4-yard line. Mendoza to the outside, caught, touchdown! Omar Cooper takes it in, and Indiana scores a touchdown on their first possession of overtime. So you do not have to go for 2 after the first touchdown of overtime in the first installment of it. So they're going to kick the extra point, and Penn State will have to match this possession of Indiana. 7-point Hoosier lead, and now it comes down to Penn State's try. Nittany Lions, first possession of overtime. They need a touchdown and an extra point to keep it going. Starting from the 25-yard line, first down. Aller steps up on first down, hit as he throws, and it's incomplete. Good coverage downfield by Indiana's secondary. Second down here for the Nittany Lions. Diamond formation on that left side. Aller down the seam, incomplete. Third down. And Pena got popped. Third down now. Penn State has not moved the football, and now they're down to their final 2 downs if they can't convert a first down. Third down and 10. Aller stands in with time, floats it, end zone, incomplete, knocked away. From behind, D'Angelo Pond, and now it all comes down to a 4th down. Penn State needs 10 yards to keep it going or Indiana wins. 4th down. Aller got it, 1st down, Pena inside the 5, and it's 1st and goal. 3 straight incompletions turns into a big time conversion, and we keep it going. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. From the 4-yard line, 1st down and goal here for Penn State. Aller, end zone, touchdown! Katron Allen. And now Penn State an extra point away from forcing double overtime. And in the snow, you never know. So they got to convert the extra point to force it into a second overtime. Ryan Barker connects. And we are heading to a second overtime here at Beaver Stadium. What a game. It continues. Bonus football continues. And now Penn State will start the second overtime with the ball first. Going the other way this time. 1st down, Aller sets up a screen for Allen, and that is blown up. 3rd time's a charm on the tackle. D'Angelo Pond finally brings him down, and it's a loss of 3. So remember, in this overtime, if you score a touchdown, you have to go for 2. If we end this overtime still tied, after both teams possess the ball, then we go to a 2-point conversion off until we find a winner. Aller dumps it off for Allen. 3rd down coming up. Third down and 6 at the 21-yard line. Allen the running back, Aller from the shotgun. Extra man on the blitz. Aller finds a man, caught! Inside the 10, 1st and goal. Kyron Hudson, who had that big catch on 4th down and 10 in the first overtime. He connects on 3rd down that time and sets up 1st down and goal. At the 6-yard line for Penn State, 1st down. It's Allen running left side. Takes it inside the 5 before he's brought down. 2nd and goal from the 3. Second and goal at the 3-yard line. Here is a handoff and a touchdown. Corey Smith, the 3rd-string running back, takes it in, and Penn State takes the lead for the first time in this entire game in double overtime. And now they have to go for 2. So they have to go for 2, try to make it an 8-point game. Empty backfield here for Aller. We've seen a quarterback draw already for a 2-point conversion in this game. No draw this time. Aller pressured and sacked. So the door is open for Indiana, but they need to go and score a touchdown first. 41-35. So now game hangs in the balance for Indiana. 41-35, they need a touchdown. Here in double overtime, Mendoza Over the middle, pass caught, spinning out of it is Jonathan Brady, who gets brought down at the 10-yard line. A first down to the 10-yard line for Indiana. They're just outside goal to go situation. Mendoza over the middle, incomplete and nearly intercepted. Zachy Wheatley was right there, second down. Empty backfield here for Mendoza, second down. With time, floats it, pass caught, no, he dropped it. Jonathan Brady had it in his hands, and it's third down. You can feel the anxiousness in this building. Third down and 10, basically third down and goal here. Mendoza, pass over the middle, caught and around the corner, touchdown! Holden Stays, the tight end. And now it all comes down to a 2-point conversion. Indiana can win it here. Hands on heads in this building. The most stressful play upcoming right here. 2-point conversion to try to seal it for Indiana. They go shotgun. Indiana for the win. Fake it to Beebe. Mendoza has time, steps up, gonna run, and he scores to end the game. Indiana takes a thriller here at Beaver Stadium in double overtime. 43-41, the final score. What a game. Mendoza earns player of the game rights. 388 yards through the air, 87.8 completion percentage, and a couple of touchdowns, including this one to Holden Stays to tie the game in double overtime, and then the game winner, the run on the 2-point conversion to give Indiana a big-time win, upsetting Penn State at home.